Yes, y'all. And we don't stop. Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Sigma Duocast. This is a special one. This is the first one. We did a on-location recording. So if you follow our Instagram, you'll notice that I posted that I recently got like a new device. And I wanted to test out the equipment, right? And by doing that, I was like, well, I could record at home. Do a couple little things here and there. I was like, nah, that ain't gonna cut it. I initially was like, oh, you know what? Stockton Con is happening this weekend. Maybe I'll go to Stockton Con and just, do some random things, tidbits. Because I want to familiarize myself with how the new equipment works. I'm so accustomed to my all-in-one studio Rodecaster. This thing is my baby, you know what I mean? Like, it does everything for me. I know it's not popular amongst some of the higher class of podcasters, but that's okay. This gets me by. So I had to go with the Zoom PodTrack. This was the device that Toes Up Podcast uses. And lately I've been interacting and starting a little collaboration with Uncle Dad Talks podcast. Go check them out. More on that on another episode. Got some things brewing that I'm really excited about. But I asked him, hey man, I love your on location recordings. Like, what do you use? So he gave me the 411 on the equipment, and so yeah, it was a Zoom PodTrack P4, which is a really good affordable device if you want to get into podcasting. You'll just need to obviously do post edits, master your audio and everything. So, I was like, all right. So went on location, used this to test it out. I was going to do first time ever post edits. As you guys know, Sigma, the thing that we do is we hit record and that's that. Whatever's said, whatever is done, it's on audio record, and then it gets posted on the internets. There's no post edits. I don't clean up anything. It's the art of knowing how to carry a conversation and keep it interesting and fun for you guys. If there's any like dead noise, dead space, I don't go back and clip it, or someone says some hell outrageous, I don't go back and edit it out. So I was trying to figure out, how am I going to do this with this stuff? So, we did a couple interviews, we did a couple little segments, and they're all broken up. So it's like a bunch of pieces. Now I need to put it together. So I could have easily have gone and used an app like GarageBand, Audacity, or all the fancy applications that are out there. But I decided, you know what, I'm gonna keep it kind of traditional to the theme of Sigma in a way, and doing an all-in-one recording. So I got the Rodecaster. I'm doing this right now, and I have all the clips from last night, what we did, and I'm just going to play them off the computer straight to this. So these clips are going to be authentic, raw, just no edits. So however it turned out last night, it turned out. So if we accidentally said some stuff before we actually started recording, it's in there. If there's a little bit of some like dry, dead air, dead noise, this kind of sit in there for a second because we're trying to collect our thoughts in the moment because we're on location. It's in there. I don't care. We just did it all live, man. I mean, that's the thing about Sigma. So the other thing too to take note, I don't know if audio will be different because again, I'm using a different device, which sounds really good, by the way. This little Zoom PodTrack P4 does a really good job with audio. I'm really impressed. But again, you still want to master a little bit, adjust the audio, the volume, I should say, things like that. And so I didn't want to do that. So since I'm running it through the Rodecaster here, I'm hoping this thing masters it, because my Rode masters all my audio files. And I'm able to, as soon as I'm done recording, just transfer and upload, and bam, you guys are listening to it. So I'm hoping the magic of tech that Rode has there can do that with these audio files, maybe clean them up for me. And we'll see how it goes. I mean, this is a journey. I'm glad you guys are a part of it. I don't know what to expect as far as final product goes, but I'm hoping it turns out really good. So what exactly did we do? What exactly happened? So if you follow if you follow the Instagram Sigma Duocast, you'll know that we went to the Whimsy Market last night, and they had a theme. It was like the metaphysical. Oh, hold up, let me get it right because you'll hear in the cast. You know, I'm being clowned on. It was a cosmic witch night, and so for those that don't know, so you know, as we know, you know, my co-host is Nate. And, you know, he stepped away from the cast, and every now and then he'll pop up. And, you know, I'm doing it kind of solo with guests every now and then, which I got some content coming up. Don't worry about that. But fortunately, I was able to get my co-host Sigma Nate back on it. So we're actually going to be, we went to the Whimsy Market, which is the world and the realm that my co-host here is in right now. So you guys are going to get a little bit of a taste of what he's been up to, what he's doing, and, you know, where he's at. So he has his own booth. If you listen to previous episodes, you know, we've talked about it, Dark Moon Decor, where it was him, his wife, and their best friend. Well, the wife's best friend, but it's wife by proxy to him. I don't know. I called them partners, but he called them something else. I think we had it in the, we'll hear it in the audio. We recorded it. They try to explain how that is. They're all partners, you know. But they tell you about what he's doing, what his business is. And then, you know, the Whimsy Market is basically a pop-up type of event where people show up, or a bunch of vendors get together, right? And, you know, everyone has different businesses, and it's all themed out to, in this case, like, you know, he explains it better. You guys will hear it in a little bit, but anyways, it's a cool setting, cool little thing that they got going on. And like I said, a lot of different businesses, up and coming businesses. It reminds me of like a farmer's market, or like, you know, a flea market, you know, type of thing, where you go and you see people create, you know, sell things that they handcraft, hand make, and, it's legit. I had a good time. I haven't been to the This is my first time going to the Whimsy Market, but I've been to one where they've done before, closer to where we live here, where I live. And it was cool, man. It's cool meeting different people and seeing the creative minds and what they're passionate about and what they create and do. And, you know, up and coming businesses, man. Like it's really awesome to see. It's very entrepreneurial and innovative. So I really love that. So we go and we did the interviews. You'll hear me and Nate kind of just traditional Sigma, and then we go and interview 3 other vendors. We didn't get to to a lot of vendors, but we went to 3 vendors, ones that he's really good with, good people with. And Nate runs most of the interviews. So this is, you know, I did that kind of on purpose because it's probably the most audio time that I'll get with Nate. You know, hopefully not. Hopefully we'll get him in the cast a couple times here and there, so you guys can definitely, you know, go, "Aw," and then he would just tell me, "Shut up, Dad." But it's okay. Anyways, while he was interviewing, I was actually operating this little Zoom portable PodTrack P4, so I was kind of just being more of a producer in these situations, trying to make sure audio levels are good. So hopefully everything sounds good. I haven't listened to these recordings. I'm hoping I just listened to it real quick, make sure it recorded well, but I haven't listened to the whole thing. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be normally when I record an episode, after we post it, I'll go back and I'll listen to it just to make sure it sounds good, and then just kind of pick up on things like, oh man, did I say something wrong? Did I say something that's not factual? Did I say something stupid? Did we talk about, you know, things that just didn't make sense? Like, oh, I didn't like the way I kept saying like, or you know, because sometimes you don't realize you have a tendency of repeating yourself. And so that's one thing about podcasting that's really helped me out, is that I figured out, you know, those little like filler words, like, oh yeah, man, like, you know, it's just crazy, man. And, you know, the other day, man, like, and you're like, dude, how many freaking mans are you going to say? Like, if I was taking shots, I'd be done. I'd be GTA wasted. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. So you guys are actually, what we're going to do is that we're going to, again, I'm going to play the clips. After I play, I'll probably kind of just like get back on the mic, set it up a bit, and then go to the next one. So I'm going to be hearing them live, technically live with you guys. And so I've never done this, so I might have like feedback for myself right away. Usually I just give that feedback to myself and that's it, but I don't know, maybe I'll talk about it. Again, audio quality might sound different. I don't know what to expect. So as everything sounds right now on the road, it always sounds really high grade, high professional. I love it. The equipment that we use is really good. Like I said, I heard a little bit of some of the clips just to make sure they're working on. It sounded fantastic. So I'm hoping there's not much of a difference, but you can definitely tell, like, you know, we're live on location. The other thing and last thing before I play this is that if you follow us on Instagram, fantastic. If you don't, Sigma Duocast _ or Sigma _ Duocast. Instagram's our primary social media. We do have TikTok I do have TikTok. I don't use it though. Twitter, Facebook, Threads now because that's a thing. We'll talk about that on another episode. But the reason I bring that up is follow it on there because this will be the first episode that will have a companion post to it companion post. So basically as we bring up like the interviews, you can go to our Instagram and I'll have posts on there of the people we've met, links to them, to their profiles as far as Instagram goes or any other social medias. You'll see photos of their tables and things like that. So hopefully you get interested and you love to get more information as far as what is going on and what this is all about. But yeah, all of it will be there. So as you guys listen, if you guys hear one of the interviews and you're like, oh man, that sounded pretty cool, I want to know more, check out our Instagram. You'll find their link and you'll be able to connect with the vendors as well as Nate's business, Dark Moon. So I think I've said what I need to say. So I'm going to go ahead and mute this mic and I'm going to play the first clip. It's a long one here. It's traditional Sigma Duocast. I'm very excited about it. So I hope you guys are, and I'll catch you guys in just a few minutes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are on location out here at the Whimsy Market in Stockton on Miracle Mile. And as far as I know, this is going to be the last one in this particular location, but they'll have more info down the road as far as when they'll bring this market back here in the Stockton area. For those that don't know, Whimsy Market is essentially a small little pop-up vendor shop with a lot of different vendors. What is this? Like more like
metaphysical artisan market.
Say that again.
Don't look at me.
I'm trying to put the mic in front of your face. I'm not looking at you.
Metaphysical artisan market.
Yeah. So those of you guys don't know, I'm pretty sure in the pre-recording I've said this because like I said, this is live on location. I'm joined by, Sigma Legacy host, the OG, Nate Driscoll.
Og?
OG? You're an Og. And right now we're just passing the mic back and forth. I need to set you up with the other mic. Because then we can just chit-chat here for a minute. Just do like a whole...
But then I can't hear.
You don't have to hear, though. You're hearing me. I just have this just to make sure the sound is the right caliber. Yeah, I think that's what I should do. But we're out here just hanging out. I'm in his booth, Dark Moon Decor. This is essentially what Nate's been doing. Selling ghouls and goblins. No, just playing.
Ghouls and goblins?
Ghouls and goblins.
Ultimate ghosts and goblins.
Let me get this all hooked up for my guy so he could hold something that he's familiar with. There you go, sir. Let me turn you up.
How I sound?
You sound sexy as ever, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If I talk like this, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud. Like you can actually keep it like about right here, like 2 inches.
Like
2. Yeah.
A man too or a woman too?
You keep moving the mic forward and back in front of your mouth, bro. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, pause.
You're holding it up like, okay, I'm not gonna eat I'm gonna eat a hot dog sideways now.
Hold it like this.
Oh,
so that's worse somehow.
Hang it upside down, just dangling.
I don't know.
So walk us through this, man. Like, what's going on here? Like, this is your booth. Obviously, there's a lot of other booths here. A lot of spookies. So
it's spooky.
Yeah, it's spooky, bro. It's all the brujas around here. Brujeria.
That's what's tight, dude. There's different types of brujas. Did you know that? There's like several
I mean, I watched Harry Potter.
Well, that's different.
Oh.
No, there's like earth witches and like this specific vendor event tonight is a cosmic witch.
Cosmic witch.
So dealing with like astrology and stuff like that, where they focus. They have like green witches that do like that deal more in like plants and like greenery and like herbs and stuff.
We're gonna get high.
No.
I want to
Think of it like Lord of the Rings. You know how there's the different wizards, and they all have like, the Gandalf the Grey, and then you have that one that rides the
Saruman.
rabbits.
Rabbit. Rabagash?
Madagascar. Madagascar 2. But yeah, there's this one. This one is focused on the cosmic witches. So artisans were challenged with coming up with themes, crafts for that, so that they can promote it to those types of witches, or really just anybody who likes it in general. But even if it's not like specific to that genre, like you'll still find a bunch of other stuff out here. Like there's a lot of amazing artisans and vendors out here that you can tell put a lot of hard work, time, and energy into what they make, and it really shows. Yeah, this whole thing here is pretty chill. Like everyone out here is pretty chill. Like everyone gets along very well. Like we all help each other out. I don't know everyone personally, but I do. Me being more introverted, I do kind of just stay to myself. But I do, chit chat here and there with people. Hello, how are you?
So in between, they will be because he's running the booth right now, while his partners are roaming the market.
They're shopping.
What like got you guys to do all this? Like what inspired you?
So what's funny is we started coming. This event is just under 2 years old. We started coming just as shoppers. It was something that my co-hosts or my cohorts. What do I call you guys? Cohorts? Co-workers?
I'm your wife.
My wife.
I call them partners, but okay.
I mean, I'm your wife. So
my wife and my wife by proxy. That one?
we're wifeys.
Damn, I just said partners. You took that to a whole nother level, my mans.
So we started just coming here, just shopping, and we were looking at a lot of the things that were selling. A majority of what you'll find out here are crystals. So we came up with the idea is like, well, no one out here is selling anything to really hold these crystals, right? So we're like, let's try to make a shelf, right? Let's try to create a shelf, create something where, we can market out here amongst other things, and, go from there, see how it goes. And one thing led to another, and eventually we signed up, did our first event, and it was just a go from there. Like we started off very small. Our focuses were on our shelves, which were our big thing. We started doing wreaths, jumped into the shadow box game, and with that, it kind of opened it up to where we do more pop culture stuff. So we like to add in a lot of kind of what's popular or what has been popular. So we're trying to get more into like the anime. We did a lot of Pokemon stuff. We've done Sailor Moon. We did a whole 80s theme. We had a Stranger Things event where we made a bunch of stuff.
You guys did a Harry Potter one too?
We've done multiple Harry Potters. We actually have one coming up in Rodeo on the 29th.
Rodeo?
All
right.
Yeah. Where we'll pretty much what our main things, what you see out here, we'll theme them out for Harry Potter. So we'll do shadow boxes, we'll do shelves, and we've done them in house themes. We've done them in house colors. So now, who knows, we might choose to rock different Patronus. I think that would be pretty dope. Wreaths, mirrors, keychains, cups, pretty much anything you see on the table, we can theme it out to whatever it is. So it's pretty cool, man.
That's pretty dope, man.
Yeah.
And this is all handcrafted, huh?
Yeah. 99.7% of it is handcrafted.
What that mean?
There's some stuff that obviously we can't make, but
like the Funko Pops?
Yeah, I can't make those.
You can do it. I believe in you.
We've made characters out of clay.
Yeah?
The little worm from Corpse Bride.
Do they look like the clay monsters from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and then
The putties?
Rita brings them to life.
Oh my god! No, they have color. There's a shadow box over there that has the worm from Corpse Bride, and he's made out of clay.
What?
Yeah. Pretty dope.
That's pretty slick, man.
Yeah.
It has been it's been pretty good. Huh? It's been pretty.
Yeah. So we did it just as kind of to see where it would go, and it's kind of grown and got a small following, and we do fairly well. Just with any business, some days are better than others, and you have good days and bad days. And the only downside with them being like outdoor markets is, you're kind of stuck in the elements.
Speaking of which, we're going to ask if we want to do that one next Friday.
Which one next Friday?
One on Yosemite?
So,
Or in Yosemite?
a lot of good stuff, a lot of good things that they got going on here.
Like over 100.
Sorry, they're like planning some good stuff out here. I'm looking at the booth next to us, and I think I see a lot of crystals, a lot of rocks and whatnot, which I'm gonna have to cop one or so. They look like good weapons if I ever needed to bash someone's head.
So one thing you have to ask, because I don't even know. I mean, Crystal knows a lot, but each crystal has different properties and what they represent. So you can ask a lot of the vendors, like La Madre Bruja next to us. They specialize in crystals and stuff like that. You can ask them what the crystal means and what uses are for and stuff like that.
They sell kyber crystals.
I mean, you can probably put some.
I'm just trying to say, man, I'm trying to build a lightsaber today, son.
Extra power.
Put a real crystal in there, so okay, you never know.
Yeah, man, it's cool. This one is a little smaller. We've done other ones that were bigger that weren't specifically the Whimsy Market, but they just didn't have the same vibe. Everyone out here comes out here because of the style,
the brujas.
Yeah, and it's cool. It's a cool vibe. Even if you're not into it, you just feel the energy and feel.
Well, you know what's funny? It reminds me a lot of like I used to a long time ago, when I was back in college. I had one of my friends. Name's Nick. A shout out Nick. I know he's a regular Sigma listener, and I used to help him. His grandparents owned a pistachio or some type of fruit nut thing out in Winton, something like that.
Yeah.
And so he would, they're older. There's grandparents, so they always did farmers markets, and they could never do it. So he would go out to do them, and he would always. There was I think 4 times he was like, "Hey man, you want to come through and do the farmers market with me?" Mm-hmm. I was like, "Yeah, dude, let's rock it." So we did, I believe, in San Jose and then Monterey a couple times. And it was dope, dude. And it's just a whole different vibe because it's more, it's all independent. It's all handmade, handcrafted, or
it's non-brick and mortar small business.
Yeah, dude, it really is, and it's dope. You got a whole different vibe, because you're interacting literally with the people behind the business, making the stuff or producing the stuff, and so it's a lot more personable, and so it's almost like running into your favorite artists and getting a drawing from them, fresh hands down right there from them, You know what's funny?
Speaking of artists, there's actually an artisan that's been out here a couple times, and the events in Rodeo, where he's drawn art for Magic the Gathering.
For real?
Yeah, actually, on the back of my Kindle, I have his card. Yeah, Stephen Russell Black is his name.
That's dope.
Yeah, so he has his. I have a couple of art pieces hanging up on my gallery wall in the man cave. From him that are pretty dope. It's sea themed. It's octopus head with a woman's body. They're freaking tight. Next time you come over, I gotta show you.
I don't know you're into.
I'm into whatever looks dope.
Yeah.
No.
That's kind of like that old question. How would you do a mermaid? And you just the bottom part or the top part of the mermaid. What would you prefer?
Rip the tail in half.
What?
I don't know. You asked, I answered.
All right, you figured it out, I guess.
It wasn't going to be a right answer, but I answered.
Well, you made it right somehow.
Make it wrong.
I'm
too.
like picturing it. You're grabbing the tail from the bottom and ripping it like
that tail right there on the mirror.
Yep. Oh my god.
Done. Next.
That's a gaping hole, man.
Yikes.
Yeah. What are you doing? Yeah, that's pretty cool though. Magic Gathering, that's pretty dope that interact with someone like that who's behind it. I used to collect those cards, man. Like just
I tried playing it for a little bit.
Oh, I can't play it. I don't understand nothing. You got to give me Pokemon, dude. 1+1. My Pokemon does 20 damage minus your health.
You know, one event that Wherewise Maria, she takes part of it, and some of the other vendors here too, is the Menagerie event. It's like an oddities market. It is the trippiest but coolest thing you'll ever see. You know who'll really like it is your wife.
What is it?
It's an oddities market. So think of like, okay, so she walked up with that shrunken head, right? But think of like, you know, fetal pigs in jars and like fetal cows.
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
Like
A mummified bat.
mummified bats.
A mummified bat?
Dude, it is a
Well, actually,
trip.
that sounds kind of cool. Was he wrapped?
Yeah. There's a lady
Stuffed
dead
goat.
things, and she makes them animatronics. So she took a dead fetal goat.
A dead fetal goat.
She made
Hold
it
up.
move, and she actually sold it to Corey Taylor. But it like moves in a like casket thing full of shredded money that she got from like wherever they send money to get shredded. I guess it was like $10,000.
What? That sounds Five Nights at Freddy's Saw stuff right there.
Dude, I'm telling you, it was a trip when we went, like, just experiencing it. We had the kids with us, and they were like, what's going on? But, like, it's definitely, like, not your everyday typical, like, artisans. Like, these guys, like, go above and beyond with, I don't want to say creep factor, but definitely, like...
What? What scary... I'm trying to think of the scary movie that was like that. Where dude... Wait, no, I'm thinking House of 1,000 Corpse, bro.
Yeah.
That's some House of 1,000 Corpse stuff there. When they put Dwight from The Office as a mermaid or something like that. I'm pretty sure it was him.
Yeah. What's that called? There's a name for it, and I can never remember the name.
What?
Where you do that.
What?
There's a name for it.
No, man.
Where, like, you combine, like...
A human with an
remains
animal?
with, like, other animals, like, morph them together. There's an...
Yeah.
Well, besides that...
That's fucked up. It's demonic. It's fucking spookies. No, thank you, sir. I was watching... we just got done watching Evil Dead Rises. Yeah.
Rise. Why you always pluralize everything?
Is it Rise?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's not
Those Rises. The Dark Knights.
the Dark Knight El
Internets.
Pizzas.
Anyways, we watched that movie, dude. Whoa, that movie did not hold back. And
It looked a trip.
speaking of, like, I'm not gonna like spoil it, but there's things, body parts combining. Let's just say there's a moment where
Human centipede style.
a little more extra than that. Actually, Human Centipede is like takes the cake, but yeah, a little more extra than that, man. And it was disturbing. It was a good movie though. I highly recommend it. It's on Max right now. I think that's how we watched it on Max.
There's off topic. I'm kind of upset that you can't just reuse HBO Max. You had to download the new app.
I 100%. Dude, what it is Warner Brothers don't know. It's not even Warner Brothers because Discovery Channels bought them. They bought Warner Brothers and all that and HBO, and so they wanted to make it their own thing, and it's essentially the same thing. It's kind of just
Anyways, but yeah, the oddities market, like, that's something you should definitely check out. I was like, $10 or something to get
where
in?
is that? I'm now watching the video. Wait, so that's a dead? That's not cool.
it's like a reanimated
That's not cool.
fetal goat.
Died of natural causes.
The hell with that? Let it rest in peace.
Corey Taylor
It's
bought
resting in pieces of money.
Why?
it, chilling, and all that shredded money at the bottom. It's like
Corey Taylor, that's Slipknot guy, right?
Yeah, lead singer of Slipknot. amongst
That's really
other bands.
disturbing. It's not.
Dude, it was a trip. And then it was like
Lady
this.
also does like butterfly things and
Like all
That's.
sorts of art.
What was that candelabra she had? What was it
Oh
made
my
out of?
god. What was the lady's name?
This is Avro.
Bone? Like, was it bone?
Avros 13 on Instagram. If you guys are curious to see,
Yeah, that was
obviously I'll be
pretty
putting
cool.
all these links. Like Instagram is your companion app, but Avros. I'm being we're being put on the camera right now, which is fantastic. I'm gonna give my smiles. Avros 13 Instagram. Check it out, and you guys will see some disturbing things. That's not fiction. It's real. Apparently. That's cucuy stuff 101, bro.
No, it's tight, dude.
That's Mexicans don't play with los spookies, bro.
That's what you think.
No, thank you.
Bat.
That's your bat?
Yeah, that's what I bought there.
Oh,
White bat.
that's pretty cool. That's creepy though.
You got to show Selena. Like, she's gonna like.
Yeah, you gotta show her. She'll like all that stuff.
She that just means she's gonna drag you to it.
We'll take her with us next time. She can stay at home since you're too scared.
Yeah,
She'll come with us.
dude, this is how you bring a spirit home or some shit. You know what I mean? This is how you get haunted. You understand? Like, this some like some white people shit, man. I said, let's go get a monkey paw.
Look, a monkey paw. Looking around, I don't see. I think white's a minority.
The whites. I got a Smurf over here.
I like how he said that's some white people shit, and I'm pretty sure I'm one of the only white vendors at this event.
Vendors? That one's not white over there. I don't know. I don't know colors anymore. This guy's white.
Vendors here are actually Hispanic.
It's true.
This is why they made that Paranormal Activity movie, the one with the Mexican kid.
They do kind of like the bruja stuff.
Yeah. That's why. The thing is, the Mexican people would have a better understanding and they can control it. You know what I mean? It's
As opposed to who?
It's as opposed to, people that just walk into spooky shit. They see some spooky,
Like teenagers and Scooby Doo.
Hey, let's go see what that is.
Shaggy Scooby investigate.
Pretty much. Hey, speaking of haunted stuff, I kind of want to watch that Haunted Mansion movie. You seen that? It looks kind of good.
I never watched the
Not
other
Eddie
one.
Murphy. Yeah, well, it had nothing to do with nothing. This one actually kind of follows the ride, like that whole story.
The darkness behind the story.
Yeah, looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually interested. And a lot of movies as of late have been kind of whack a little bit. So, at some point, I would like to go around and talk to some of the wonderful folks around here about their stuff there. But where can people find your products, your stuff outside of in person and market? Like, what markets do you guys do? What's the frequency of that? You have online store. Like, this is your kind of throw that plug in there. You know what I mean?
So usually it's for the most part it's exclusive vendor events until we can come to a better understanding of online sales, and not even just the sales but shipping.
Yeah,
I don't do shipping now. I understand. Wow, there's a whole other department that deals with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's mostly the Whimsy event. Will be at the new rodeo, or the upcoming rodeo event on the 29th. And then there's one more in August, 30th, not the 29th.
Don't misinform.
And then September 30th, which is my birthday, will be in rodeo. And that's Tim Burton, and that's going to be fire. But yeah, if you don't happen to follow us, give us a follow. If there's something you see on our page that you like, but it's not quite your style, just shoot us a DM. Pretty much everything that's on our page is customizable to what you want. From mirrors to shadow boxes to cups to the moon shelves that we sell. I mean, we if you dream it, we can do it to a certain degree.
Okay, Kevin Costner.
Yeah, if you build it, they will come.
So if you do like
Or
a
he will
DM like custom tailored, is that stuff that you ship, or how would they be able to get that?
If it's something that you really want shipped, then we can work that out. Obviously, that's gonna cost a little extra, but
Yeah,
a
man.
lot of bubble wrap in a big box.
I used to. So when I did my, every now and then I'll do like my eBay store where I resell a lot of my old like collectible stuff, and yeah, that shipping is no joke.
Yeah.
Like people don't understand the cost that goes behind it. I signed up a couple times with temporary subscriptions with the U.S. Postal and eBay because they actually give you cheaper rates.
Yeah.
Because you could actually print the sticker there instead of taking it. And so, but it's a headache, man.
It really is.
It's super, super headache. Like I fully get where you guys are at with that because
we were like we shipped not a shelf, but it was one of our wood round signs with the saying. Someone custom ordered one.
Yeah.
And we couldn't really find a box, so we ended up like trying to find a pizza box, like because it'd be round enough.
Yeah.
It didn't really work. We eventually I think cut a box and
rigged
made
it up.
Fit. Yeah, but it was just a pain, man. And then you don't think it'd be that much to ship. No, it really
it's expensive.
It really is.
And starting, what is it, the 7th right now? So on the 9th, if you go through U.S. Postal, yeah, they're raising their prices. So
I don't blame them.
It's crazy, man. Shipping.
Some sick people in this world.
It's an interesting realm. So Dark Moon Decor on Instagram, yes?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool. And they can find all your guys' stuff on there. Do you guys do any other markets markets outside of the Rodeo and this one here?
What we make is really tailored around the metaphysical stuff for the most part. We can do other markets. We have done a few, just like a couple. But like I said, it's hard to find this type of crowd.
Yeah.
But it's something, knock on wood, that we're able to find another location for here, or for the Whimsy Market itself. But it's something we're definitely going to have to start looking at because we still have product to sell and we want to share it. I mean, even if we were to do the collectibles, Fantastic Collectibles.
Yeah.
They have theirs in the summer.
Yeah.
We don't have to take certainly this stuff, but we can take some of the other stuff.
But I think that's I wasn't gonna say don't underestimate that. I think there's a market for a lot of these things, and in places you wouldn't realize is the accessibility of this. So some of your shelves, you specialize in an area like this, right? But then if you go to an area that's not designed, for the metaphysical and all that, it's more just like a farmer's market type of thing, just open for source. I think that it's the exposure that people will have, because that's one thing that I've learned with a lot of different things in, trying to, talk with people in the case of the podcast or just business, or even my place of work right now. I trip people out. At my place of work, I did a K-pop event. And people were tripping out. They're because, those that know where I work, I'm not going to say here, but those that know where I work, it's not anything that you would ever associate K-pop with.
Right.
But we did. And dude, when I did my event, which I wish you guys were able to join, and, you guys had family stuff. Congrats to your sister and everything. And you guys had an actual market to go to and all that good jazz. But had you guys been there, I guarantee, because we had over 120 people show up. It was crazy.
That's tight.
And I guarantee you, even just these things, because of the colors and stuff and the concept of the moon and all, I guarantee you would have sold a couple of these things. And that's what I'm trying to say. It's the exposure, it's the accessibility. A lot of people don't realize these things exist. You know what I mean?
Can I chime in on something though?
Yeah.
The problem is people don't want to pay homemade prices. People want that cheap China, Amazon bullshit. And a lot of these vendor events that we've done outside of the Whimsy Market, you find crap you find at the flea market. $5 toys, $10 this, whatever. So people are expecting that price. So they see our stuff and they like it, but then the second we tell them the price, they're like, oh, no. But you got to know, these wood shelves that we make, Nate cuts out the wood round from a giant sheet of plywood. He sits there with tools that we bought, cuts out the wood round, kills his back, cuts each shelf. The moons, we cut the wood, we stand the wood, we stain the wood, we resin the wood. We probably put in, I don't know, Nate, how many hours do you think we put in for wood?
Altogether for one shelf is probably a good, if you're counting cure time, well, let's not count cure time because we need at least 24 hours. So it's a good about 5 hours per shelf.
So, I mean, even minimum wage, what, $16 an hour times 5? At that point, we should be charging like well over $100 for our shelves, and our large shelf is $60. So, if you consider it that way, they're very inexpensive. But people are like, no, like they just don't want to pay the price for home crafted goods anymore.
Gotcha. But yeah, I still, I mean, like I said, this is not my scene. I just feel the exposure is always a big thing for me, you know, getting out there, because you never know. That's just my intake, is that you never know who out there is interested in something.
If I have to, then I'll pop open my garage and start selling out of my garage, and just do like live event on, you know, social media. It's like, hey, I'm out here in my garage with my cats.
Yeah,
come buy some stuff. Yeah,
legit.
I got a 3-legged cat. Come check him out. Also, I got some stuff to sell. You know.
Well, it's kind of like I was telling you. Like, remember we were talking about? I went to SAC Anime, right? And I told you there was like 5 booths that were all like
booths.
Booths. Booths. B-O-O-T-H.
Oh, booths.
Shut up! Don't do that. And they were
booths.
very similar.
Squid?
They had a lot of similar products of what you guys do, what you guys offer. And that's a convention, you know what I mean? You never know. People are spending stupid money on stupid things over there. So I don't think that's it. I think it's just more of just getting out there is my thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I'm trying to do with this. It's like, you know, we have a decent crowd of listeners for Sigma, and it's like if we go around and bring exposure to this, it might inspire, like, hey, what is that? Let's go to that. Let's check it out. Because like I said, when I was there, and I think I texted you when I was there, I was like, yo, there was like 5,
text me or called me or
6
something like that. Yeah.
people that I'm like, dude, they're literally like selling the same stuff you guys are doing.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is like a good spot. And you know, people from all over the world, in some cases, go to these things. And I just think, you know, that's the key thing. It's all those exposures. You know, that'd be cool. I mean, I want to see you guys take off, man. That'd be dope.
There's the downside of being a small business, because we are an official business. We have a business license. With the manpower we have and like time, it's like it's great to get our products out there, but like it'd be great to sell out. It's not going to be so great to have to replenish all that. You know, like I said, it takes a minimum of 5 hours for one shelf, and that's because I like to take my time with it, right? Like I like
putting that love in there.
Yeah, you know, I put a lot of dedication into everything we have, and you know, I wouldn't sell somebody something I wouldn't put in to display in my home.
Yeah, of course.
You know, so but yeah, that would be the hardest part. Or like, but something happens, we sell out instantly. We don't have nothing for the next day or whatnot. You know.
But that's a good problem to have.
That's definitely first world problems for sure.
That's a good problem to have. It's a good, you know, having a demand.
Start taking orders and have a back order log and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that's how all these businesses do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. I think selling out is not a bad thing. I think it's a fantastic thing. And yeah, you know, then it's like, holy crap, I got to put a lot of work to replenish and everything. But I mean, that means you got a hot product, and that's good.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm liking this, man. I'm digging it. I think this is awesome. I'm very very proud of you guys. What you guys got going on here.
Appreciate that.
It's definitely fun. You know, I remember as a kid always playing, I want to play store. You know what I mean? Play pretend store.
Except give me real money.
Y'all doing it for reals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly. So, and it's cool, man. Like I love a lot what you got going on here. I think it's fantastic. So, well, we're going to go ahead and clip this one here. We'll see if we go around and talk to a couple different vendors. So stay tuned for us jumping back on. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed that intro part there. Pretty cool, right? Dark Moon Decor. Cool stuff what Nate's been working on and doing. So we're going to go ahead and go to the next segment, and it's going to be our first interview. It's with ABZ Crystals. Again, I had Nate pretty much run all these, so I hope everything's sounding great. And, yeah, let's get to it. All right, we're now recording.
All right, so we're on site with our first guest vendor. We have Aaron from ABZ Crystals.
What up, what up?
Say what's up, Aaron.
How you guys doing?
Doing all right. How's it going?
It's going.
So, ABZ Crystals, what's that stand for?
It stands for Aaron, Brianna, and our last name, Zuniga.
That's smart.
Yeah, and all the kids are A's, and then Brianna's B's, so
Hey.
it goes.
Hey.
Right?
So, we see you got a bunch of crystals out here. You know, what's the specialty besides the crystals? Like,
we have a little bit of everything. We have from Moldavite all the way to clear quartz, rose quartz, all the simples to all the rare ones.
okay. And so if someone was looking for something in particular, you know, they can talk to you?
Yeah, they could always message ABZ Crystals and Creations on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of them.
Oh, you're on the talk as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you got Twitter?
No, Twitter.
Okay.
I don't do Twitter.
He said, I don't like Papa Elon.
Nah.
So a lot of these I see, you know, already, I'm assuming pre-carved, right?
Yeah, most of them are polished. We do have some raw. We have some carvings as well, like Pokemon, skulls, a little bit of everything.
Yeah. And then I see you have bracelets and sun catchers. Are those handmade?
They are not handmade by us, but we do have a supplier that when we ask, they supply.
Okay.
So
that's
anything, most of our stuff, like if you guys are looking for something in particular carved, we can always get that in.
That's what's up. I dig that, yeah. And I see your booth is pretty popping right now.
Oh, it's always popping.
That's good, that's good.
Yes, sir.
So the big question is, you know, what inspired you guys to come out and join these events?
Well, I mean, we were into crystals. My wife started with it, and she just, you know, she was we were collectors before we became sellers.
Okay.
So, I mean, we just filled up, and after we had so much, we're like, we got to get some out there. So, I mean, we were supplying for one of her friends in Fresno, so we were selling her boxes of our stuff, you know? And then after that, we just started doing pop-ups, little pop-ups in Modesto, but the Whimsy is where it's at.
So that was my next question. What about the Whimsy environment, you know, keeps you coming back?
Oh, it's all love, family.
That's
you know?
what it is.
It's just, it's good. It's a good environment.
If vibes was a thing, this is it.
This is it, you know?
Yeah. That's what I was telling Rick. Like that's why we like coming out here, man. Like, it's so chill. It's just so down to earth. Everyone's real. Like, if you have questions, people are always willing to answer or help out or do whatever it takes, you know, to help. If we don't have something, we're sending somebody somewhere.
Yes, sir.
And, you know,
we help each other out here.
We look out for each one of them.
I mean, you think of Stockton, you don't really think of, you know, Stockton as being a place to come and chill and kick it, but
you hear Stockton, a lot of people go, "Oh, that's baby Oakland."
Oh yeah,
yeah, you know,
most definitely.
No, but yeah, out here, man, like it's a whole nother monster. That's why, hopefully, the Whimsy Market, you know, put those good vibes out there that we get a new location and we can just keep coming out, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, as much as it pains me to load the truck, I have such a good time out here, man.
Yeah, it's always fun out here.
Anything else you want to leave the listeners with?
Nah, that's it. Just come check us out. Come check everybody out right here at the Whimsy Market. I mean, we might be moving locations, but follow the Instagram, the Whimsy Market. Y'all know where to be.
And where can we find you again? Instagram?
Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all ABZ Crystals and Creations.
ABZ Crystals and Creations.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, that was our first guest. Everyone's such a cool dude. Super dope booth. Again, be sure to check our Instagram so you guys can check out some of the products they got going on there. And you can also find them on Instagram. We'll have the links on there. Next up, we had an interview with Nika. So I'm going to let Nate take that away. All right, now we're checking out our next vendor, Nika's Mad Sweets. What we got here, Nick?
And we're here, Nika's Mad Sweets, and we're here with...
With Nika.
Nika, yes. So, Nika's Mad Sweets, what's the inspiration behind it?
So the inspiration behind Nika's Mad Sweets is just my background is in pastry, and I am a second-gen Filipino-American, and so it's kind of just inspired by my childhood and flavors I grew up on, and just different flavors that I love.
Right, okay. So, out of everything, what is your favorite thing to make?
Definitely, probably our butter mochi, just because it's super customizable, and then it's just like, it's nice because I get to just experiment with it all the time.
Nice.
Butter mochi.
Yeah.
You got Rick all drooling over here. You need to try, if you haven't, I'm telling you right now, Nika's Mad Sweets, the greatest thing since sliced bread. I
know. I'm going to try this out.
So delicious. So, the culinary background, right?
Yep.
How did that come about?
I just loved baking ever since I was 8 years old, and kind of just spiraled into that.
Did you ever like a easy bake oven?
Not that one.
So I had a real bake oven. No, so this is great. So the Whimsy Market itself, like, what is your favorite part about the Whimsy Market?
Honestly, community. Like, I just love the fact that we all come together. We're like a big family, and then everybody looks out for each other, and it's just like a nice, warm environment.
I'd have to agree. Yeah. You had Aaron say the same thing. I said it earlier, and there's nothing like it. There's really nothing like it. Like, the vibes itself is where we all needed to be.
Exactly.
And I see we can find you Instagram, Facebook, right? At Nika's Mad Sweets.
Yep.
If you have any questions, let me know.
Are you only in the Whimsy Market, or do you are anywhere else? Do any other markets or anything like that?
Yeah, right now we're at the Elk Grove Neighborhood Market from every Thursday until October from 5 to 8. And then we're kind of just popping up all over Northern California.
Oh, I love that. I love it. Getting all the exposure. That's fantastic.
And can people request certain things or ask for customizations?
Definitely, yeah. I'm open to customizations. I always love experimenting with everything.
I got to try your, was it cinnamon roll cheesecake or the one you made, Aaron?
Oh, the churro cheesecake.
The churro cheesecake. Yeah. You want to talk about
This is the ube, right?
the smile on your face. That right there. Yeah, that was very good.
How long have I think you've already kind of said this, but how long have you been actually doing like in market, running your shop?
We're going on to 3 years now. Yeah. So it's pretty exciting.
That's awesome.
All right. Did you want to leave the listeners with any extra tips or says?
Just come check us out. Popping up all over Northern California, and yeah.
And do you have an Instagram and all that?
Yeah, you can find us under Nika's Mad Sweets under Instagram, and then I believe Nika's Mad Sweet Shop on Facebook.
Perfect. So there you guys hear it first. So if you guys are interested, check it out on Instagram, and then hopefully you guys can make your way to one of these markets and try these delicious
You
treats.
need to make your way. It's a need.
It's a need. I'm being told.
Definite necessity.
Well, I mean, the
sure.
churro, What was it again?
Churro cheesecake.
Oh, say less.
It's two of the greatest things in the world. Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you
Nika.
so much.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, that was Nika. That was super, super awesome individual there, and really good snacks, man. They had some really good stuff there, looking super delicious. All right, and this is going to be our next, close to our final interview here. It's Chris with Wicked Designs. This one's actually a pretty cool one. I like what he's got going on and what he does here. So, again, I'm going to go ahead and get to have Nate take it away. All right, and we're back with it's Nate and myself, Sigma, and we're with Wicked Designs.
We got Chris. Say what's up, Chris.
Hello, folks. How is everyone doing out there in Radio Land?
Radio World. So, what? Radio World's tight, bro. So tell us what you got, Chris. What's going on here with Wicked Designs?
So today we're Wicked Designs. We are part of the Cool Crap You Make collective. I'm actually a vending space for vendors who suffer from either they have immune deficiency, they can't go out because they suffer from social anxiety, or they struggle with doing the vending portion of being a maker. So what I'll do is I have a collective of friends, anywhere from 2 to 29 different vendors run through our booth at any one time. Just trying to get their product out there because they can't travel and go to these different events because it's a struggle for them. But today we've got a collection of just, weirds, oddities, some witchcrafted goods and stuff by April. We got some cool crap by Kelly. I have some oils, essential oils by Mama Bay out today. We also have some smudge sticks and so forth by Dead Regal. So I'm only carrying 3 of my vendors. But normally I carry a few other. They ranges for anything from jewelry, oddity goods, crafted bags. Jeez, what's some voodoo dolls, witch dolls. baby, scary skeleton, dead dolls. There's a lot that comes through here at any one time.
And every time I've come out, I've seen something new on the table every time, and that's cool. And I'd like to thank you for doing that. As someone who suffers from anxiety and depression, and just being generally an introvert for the most part, like it's a really cool thing that you do. That way, it gets those artisans their product out there, so you can showcase the world of, or at least the world of the Whimsy Market.
Right, and that's one of the things that's great about us, is because, people can see it on Facebook or on Instagram or, the social media platforms that they have, but they don't always get to see it out in a market, in a physical environment for them to touch. And at the same time, we bring that to the customers that come out, because they might see it online and go, "Ooh, I might like to purchase it," but not really understand how to make that connection over the social media. So we give them an area out here where they can physically see it, touch it, and be like, "Hey, take it home with you." Exactly.
Yep. There's something definitely different about having a tangible item in your hands as opposed to just seeing it in a photo.
Yeah, that's one thing my grandmother always taught me working at Toys R Us. She's like, "Look, we want you to touch it. We want you to feel it. We want you to pick it up. Because the more times I can get you to touch it and feel it and pick it up and put it in your hands, it's going to go home with you."
Yep.
That's hustling on that one.
Yeah, definite hustle for sure. But words of wisdom. Yeah. So where can people find you? Are you on Instagram or on Facebook?
You can find us, you can find the Cool Crap We Make Collective on Facebook. We don't have an Instagram page or a Twitter account. You can find Wicked Designs by April on Instagram and Facebook. You can find Dead Regal out at Denio's Farmers Market and on Facebook. And then some of the other vendors we have, they pop up at random markets here and there, or we carry them in our vending space. So there's a kind of a few places you can find us.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And one last question for you. What about the Whimsy Market inspires you to come back?
So I like that I got to meet people like you, your wife. I got to meet, actually just a lot of cool people. I can be a social butterfly, but after, working as long as I've had, the job's kind of jaded me and I keep to myself, but it just gives me an opportunity to meet like-minded people and to kind of just get out and share my stuff and, build relationships with the people around us, whether it's our fellow vendors or, the attendees that come out to different markets, because you never get the same people all the time. Occasionally someone will pop up and, you start building rapport with them. But I like that there's that, that friendship, just nice, easygoing atmosphere and attitude. It's really great.
Well, perfect. Well, thank you so much for your time, Chris. We appreciate you.
All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Chris is pretty dope, man. I really liked his what he's doing there. I've said a lot about exposure, getting out there and getting your name, pretty much just known. And Chris does that. He helps people that can't do that, can't travel, or have certain, disabilities and things that they can't come out to these markets. So he goes ahead and helps them. And so I really appreciated him. After we finished recording, we hung out for a minute and had a good conversation with them and giving us some more insight and stuff like that. And, excuse me, it was really cool. So, kudos to Chris, man, what he's doing there, Wicked Design, and their collective, and helping everyone, get their name out there, get their product out there, and making some money. You know what I mean? I know that's always not the key thing, but hey, if you can make some money, fantastic. But I mean, just being able to get their creativity and the passion of what these individuals love to do, man, like can't say anything less than that. All right, so our final guest here, I was a special one, kind of gave us a little more back to ABZ Crystals. I guess it was a special interview that Nate had to do with, because they all know who this person is. So I'm going to go and let him take over it. Here it is.
Thank you all for being very kind to me.
You heard it there first, folks.
Whoops. That was the end of that interview. See, we do it live, man. I'm not editing that. I'm going to go ahead and replay that from the beginning. My bad. There we go.
All right, and we saved the best for last. We have the very special...
From the back, we said, that's messed up. I was first.
We got the very special Alanna from ABZ Crystals and Creations. Can you say hi, Alanna?
Hi.
So tell us, what is your special role here at the Whimsy Market?
I ask people if they need drinks. I watch people's booths, and I get things that they need.
She's being too kind. She is 100% a superstar. She is the helping hand when people don't have a helping hand. She is part of the backbone of Whimsy Market, and without Alanna here, a lot of people would go really thirsty or go crazy because they had to go to the bathroom really bad and no one to watch their booth. So from everyone at the Whimsy Market, Alanna, we want to say thank you for everything you do. You're very special to all of us.
I'm happy. I feel
What do you have to say to the people of Whimsy Market?
Thank you all for being very kind to me.
You heard it there first, folks. All right. Thank you so much, Alanna.
Yeah, that was a special, awesome interview that we did there with Alanna. Super sweetheart, kind of innocent, and is very, young, innocent, and just very humble with everything that she does. So I'm very glad that the Whimsy Market and them have someone they can turn to, and very willing, because the good values that you're instilling in someone, especially very young. So that was pretty fantastic. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and play the outro. This was the final clip that Nate and I recorded at the end. I hope you guys enjoyed everything so far. Again, check out the Instagram so that way you guys can see the posts for all these vendors, as well as like their booths, because we took photos of all their products. So let's go and get with the final segment of this episode. All right. And so we didn't get to do all the vendors, which is all right, because they were popping today. You guys, this market is banging, dude.
No, that's when it's the last market, you kind of have to show up.
Yeah.
So, people from the 209 and even surrounding areas, like they came out to show support and love, and, it shows what this market means to a community. Not only to the community itself, but to the people from the surrounding areas. And, a lot of people, that do these vendor events, this is their income. So,
yeah.
And, you hear support small business, but, this is, when people come out and support, this is well beyond support. Like,
this is like the small, I don't want to say small, but like the small up and coming like businesses.
Yeah.
Like eventually you'd want them, evolve to, everything's digital nowadays. So like online, is going to be the biggest market to capitalize. But, hopefully they do more of these where it's like,
this is what retro games are to people.
Yeah.
This is people actually getting to go out and do physical shopping, getting to communicate with different people from different backgrounds and cultures, and, getting inspiration. We've had people come up and be like, oh my God, that's so amazing. Like, do you mind if, I kind of take your idea? And no, dude, it's not my idea. Like,
yeah,
just do your thing, man. Like, just
very uplifting, very much like, hey, help each other out to, be successful. If you got some, try it, do it, it's kind of what, Sigma is kind of going through right now with other partnerships, is that we're always, trying to help each other out. Like, it's, what do the kids say these days? We're not trying to gatekeep anything.
No, yeah, for sure.
We're trying to let everyone get a piece of whatever they can, and that's how innovation really comes apart. That's where we figure some out, like, all right, that's interesting. Let me see if I can do something different, or even improve on it, or put my spin to my twist. And before you know it, either it's a whole different product or what have you. Mm-hmm. That's how people learn. So it's cool, man. Like,
grow and evolve.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff out here. I got myself a little cat pin, so I was pretty proud about that.
It's very rare where, well, even like when I said before, like we would just come out and just be consumers, really. It was very rare to leave with nothing.
Yeah, got something.
Yeah, like even now, like even when, we're out here vending ourselves, like, we'll go make a rounds, and I found Venmo for the first time, so it was a wrap. I was like, oh, you got a Venmo? Me too. Here, let me Venmo you some money. So it was dope.
So I need everyone to say, I'm an Apple guy, so I need everyone to have Apple Pay. I said, well, I'll just shoot you right now. It's done. Say less. You know what I like about this is that I feel, I mean, I don't know, maybe I wasn't exposed to it, maybe because, you know, you guys were not exposed to it as well, but I feel like pre-COVID, like, I don't think I'm sure these existed, but not at the caliber that they are right now.
No, these definitely existed. They're not this specific type of market. It's not catered to a specific group. And not just saying that this market is only catered to that specific group. It brings in that type of group plus more.
Sorry, I was like losing you on that.
Check.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, no. It is like tailored to a specific group, but I'm just saying, like, before, like what we had what? I mean, you still have them, but flea markets, you know what I mean? Yeah. And like I said, a farmer's market.
No, flea markets have been way too commercialized.
Yeah.
Like, way too commercialized. They're not what they used to be, where it was just like a yard sale block party, you know? And now it's, you'll find, 30 different vendors selling the same stuff.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah, dude! It's like, I want this like knockoff Power Ranger, Avenger, DC, Avatar, 6-pack.
It'll be
every single person.
It'll be a blue Iron Man, an angry Hulk, the red Power Ranger, Snoopy,
Superman with a backward S,
and a bag of goldfish.
A bag of goldfish. And we're talking real goldfish too. We're not talking
real
snacks.
goldfish. Like, if they're all
like a beta fish,
they're floating in the bag because they've been in the sun too long. Those type of goldfish.
Yeah, I know you're right though. Like the last time I went to me, like, the flea market of all flea markets is the San Jose flea market, right?
Yeah.
And the last time I went to that, which has been a long time, which, God, that place is like super evolved. But yeah, dude, like every other vendor had the exact same thing.
Yep.
I'm like, where's the originality? Where's that? And I feel like I said, a farmer's market, or now these type of markets, even like the one that Modesto one, where it was just like a variety of different people or different, vendors. I feel like that's where it's at, because to your point, like we said earlier, you put a lot of, blood, sweat, tears, love into the products that you make and all this time and everything. And so naturally, I want something that was handcrafted and a lot of effort was put in versus like Ron Swanson, man. Ron Swanson in Parks and Recreation. It's like when he was helping what's his name to open his restaurant, and he had to get the chairs, and he breaks a chair, and he's like, what was wrong with that chair? He goes, it looked machine made. He's like, I can't look machine made, it's got to look original, like handcrafted.
And to your point, when you asked me earlier, like, or you were talking earlier, and you're like, you put yourself out there, and you sell more products and stuff like that. And I was like, but the downside of that is having to make more product, which is, like you said, is a good problem to have. And it's been, in the back of my mind, well, like, what if we could, kind of help get these mass produced? But at the same time, you don't get that extra feel behind it. You don't get that handcrafted piece. Yeah. And there's something really special about that. Even though, like, there's times where I'll be doing a certain thing and things don't seem to be going right, or, I hurt myself one way or another, or, give myself splinters because I'm dealing with wood all day. Pause.
Master Splinter?
Master Splinter.
Play with rats?
Play with kitty cats.
Oh, the cats in your workshop?
My workshop, bro. Those are the hood cats.
Is that what happened to your 3-legged cat? You cut his leg off?
No, I bought him like that. Oh, wait, that sounds bad. I adopted him like that.
I bought my 3-legged cat because I wanted the sympathy.
Yeah. Damn. Give me sympathy points, please. No, but like I was saying, like, it takes away from that.
Hey, let me show you my cat. He's got 3 legs. Oh, why not? Oh, he got hurt and, this and that. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, look at his phantom limb. He's like Metal Gear Solid.
Damn. He does. He sits there and tries to scratch himself with his leg, and like, bro, you ain't got no leg, Lieutenant Dan. Calm down.
I'm sorry.
What was I saying? Oh, back to it not being authentic and handcrafted. Yeah, man. It just takes away that feeling. So no matter how much I bitch and moan, I'm still going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to bitch and moan while I do it. Yeah. I don't even care.
I mean, you got some good stuff. I mean, you're as like I said, obviously I'm splicing this into the pre-recording I did at home already. So, the companion app, Instagram, if you guys already follow us, great. If you don't, check it out. Like, you'll see a lot of the posts of some of the vendors or actually all the vendors that we spoke to on today's cast. You'll see them on there. And then you can definitely check out their stuff. But your stuff, Dark Moon, like, you can check out all the stuff that
and then
Nate and them make.
And then just to take part of all the vendors, make sure you're definitely following the Whimsy Market. That way you can keep up to date of where the vendors will be, the next dates, new location. If we're selling out of our back of our trucks or garages, we'll do what we have to do, but we'll make it happen.
Yeah, man. No, it's good stuff, and I really appreciate the time for this and, getting you guys out there. I think this is great, and I can't wait, man. I can't wait to see what else you guys do. Like, I really want to hit up another market that has. I know we kind of talked about like, I wish there was a little bit more food, and you kind of told me the backstory about the spot here, but like that other spot where they had those sour candy chamoys, bro. And when we went, me and my wife went, we had some birria tacos, dude. Oh, like,
bro, you had both?
No. The first time when we went, I had those sour candies.
When you had both, bro. When I went again, T-minus 4 minutes to get back home.
Yeah, no. When I went again, we got the birria tacos and we got some homemade chili. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
it was so good.
Oh God.
Yeah, I got to plug that too.
My stomach bubbling.
They were delicious. It was delicious. I love those type of vendors, to be honest with you. Like, I'm a foodie, and I like trying out different foods and stuff like that. But I like what they got going on here. I'm going to have to go get some crystals so I can war off the demons in my house.
Hell yeah.
Try to cleanse my cat spirit.
What is it? Black tourmaline and...
What? Black Terminator?
Like quartz?
Idris Elba?
Hematite? No, quartz? Something. Anyways, it's black tourmaline and some other one. And you put them in your front door and it wards off any negativity to enter your home. I forgot what it's called. Someone's going to have to, like...
I mean, I got an Annabelle doll in my house, bro, and we say, welcome.
Bro, you just put things down. Put that in front of your door, and ain't no one coming in.
Let's go cucuys.
Even the Conjuring said, no.
No. I heard some dramatic music as I was walking upstairs, and I said, oh, there must be the spookies coming up.
The nun said, I'm going back to church.
Dude, they got a nun, too, coming. I just released a trailer for that one.
I saw that.
That's some spookies, bro. I'm going to go dress like the nun next time I go see that.
You look like a nun.
Hey, but I don't follow the what is it? Their beliefs.
The nun?
Yeah, nuns. They got to go, what is it? They can't have sex. Can't do that.
Well, you already got 2 kids, so strike 2.
It's right. See, that's what I'm trying to say. I didn't messed up. I'm going straight to hell. Anyways.
I'm driving the bus, so I'll pick you up.
All right, cool, man. We'll make that happen. But all right, yeah, no. Appreciate you, man. I
appreciate you coming through.
It's been a minute.
Yes, sir.
Good old Nate on the cast.
Oh, speaking of Nate, let me tell you a story.
Oh, here we go.
Right quick for all the listeners. So you know those Starbucks stories, right, where they just butcher people's names? Yeah. My name's fairly simple.
Nate.
N-A-T-E. Right? Nate. You want to be gangster? N and the number 8. Cool. Still works. I'm in Vegas at the Starbucks in the hotel ordering a drink for my father. And I'm like, yeah, let me get this. And they're like, what's your name? And I said, Nate. Most people think I say name.
Name?
Like repeating what they said. Like, what's your name? Nate. Yeah, name. No, my name is Nate. Okay, Nate. Cool. So I'm waiting, chilling, doing my thing, people watching, whatever. They call my name. I'm like, what? My wife goes up and gets the drink. She goes, is this yours? And I look at it and I fucking instantly start laughing. These motherfuckers spelled my name N-E-I-T. I'm like, never have I ever, bro. I thought my daughter like butchered my last name. I've never seen my first name butchered like that. Let me tell you something. I was so mad I was laughing. Like, I was like, hey, ain't no way, bro. Like, ain't no way.
You said N-E-I-T. N-E-I-T.
That's not even a word.
Neat? Night?
Nate. Like, I don't have an accent when I speak, do I? Like, what? I know I'm brown, but I'm a different kind of brown.
Next time, just tell them Alfonso.
Just do the Carlton dance?
Yep.
They probably spelled that wrong, too.
Say, I'm the Weeknd.
Damn. That's probably put It's not the weekend, bro. It's extended holiday.
Extended holiday. That's right. Extended holiday. I forgot, bro. You all cleaned up right now,
It's 'cause
too.
my panza.
You're looking like the extended holidays in.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, man. Well, damn. That's a pretty bad butcher.
Yeah. But that's the story I leave y'all with for a nice little hee chuckle.
All right. Well, that's a good one to cap off there. So, thanks again, brother.
I appreciate you.
All right, man. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that recap. Again, first time on location doing it live podcast. Hope it turns out well. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was definitely interesting. It's definitely fun. So I'm hoping to have more in store for you guys as far as what's to come. But I wanted to do a quick thank you to everyone who was able to participate. Aaron from ABZ Crystals and Creations. Thank you. Nika's Mad Sweets. Thank you so much. As well as Chris from Creative Designs. Appreciate everything that you guys are doing. And of course, Alanna, such a sweetheart. You guys were awesome. And, Nate, of course, thanks for being a part of it and showcasing your booth and what you're doing. I hope you guys check them out again. Follow on Instagram, the Sigma_Dualcast. If you guys don't already, I'll try to get everything else on as well, like on Facebook and all the other social media platforms, so that way you guys can check those out. But yeah, I think it was a cool first time ever doing this, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.